Good morning, everybody. Another beautiful day in paradise. So, man, I just got a lot of stuff to have to keep covering. Because I've been out of the game for a little while, and I was taking a little breather. I had to try to work and fix my, all the channels and all the segments and everything I have. So it's a bit hectic. You have to, organize all that. But anyways, besides all that, let's talk about what has recently happened again with the sexual assault claim. So already there are three conversations we already had about, already two so far. Joe Biden's, interview with Good Morning Joe or Morning Joe with Mika, and how he said nothing happened at all. And then this interview with, and now another interview with Megyn Kelly and Tara Reid having it, and, Tara Reid telling her side of the story, and, answering any of those accusations that she's been claiming. And now, here's a clip of something interesting.
I mean, the other major development yesterday, this is kind of a bombshell. Court documents.
This is the biggest one that's come through so far.
Court documents emerging from 1996 involving her ex-husband, where her ex-husband told the court that she had experienced problems in then Senator Joe Biden's office to the extent that she was extremely traumatized by that. You can see here, and look at the red underline, it was obvious that this event with U.S. Senator Joe Biden's office had a very traumatic effect on the petitioner, that she is still sensitive and affected by it today. It also says that she had struck a deal with the chief of staff of the senator's office and left her position. Now, look. This doesn't say the word sexual assault.
Right.
It doesn't even say directly that it was Joe Biden who was the problem in that office. But let's just keep in mind with all of this, Joe Biden has denied that any of this happened. He's not just saying I didn't sexually assault her. He's saying I didn't harass her. No one ever even complained in his entire tenure in the Senate. No one ever even expressed concerns. And this document speaks very much to a different reality.
Yeah, this is the real issue, is that when you have a blanket denial and you have your office say absolutely nothing ever happened. And
right.
Now, look, what do we have evidence of? We know Tara's mother called into Larry King and said she had a real problem in this office. She told her ex-husband enough so that he mentioned it in a divorce filing. She told some friends that something had happened. She never specified this. So she took away something enough in order to tell her ex-husband, friends, mom, something happened to Tara Reid. Whether, we have no proof
she described as a
whether
very
that's true or not.
Traumatic,
a very traumatic
experience.
Moment. We don't know what that entails.
So, so how do I wrap my head around this? There is documentation of Tara Reid's husband, making ex-husband I guess husband at the time, or ex-husband, I don't know how it works, but saying a statement about her time in the office. So now another story has been brought to the attention. So now it's starting to seem like she's 90% telling the truth and 10% I'm uncertain about. So I'm going to say 10% guilty for Biden at this point, 90%, 90% guilty, 10% not guilty. Because at this point, there's just so much already kind of surfacing. And I'm sorry to say this, but politicians some of them, if they've been bought, they've done some pretty shady stuff. Almost every politician has some kind of dirty record about something. Like they said something or they did something. It's just crazy. And Biden is no exception to that rule. He's that guy who, he was in office and he did some stuff. So much so that he literally thought he could go up to a woman in broad daylight and, finger her. And then say, hey, come on, you'll get over it. And then, so this is just, this documentation just proves that Tara Reid might be telling the truth completely and that Joe is in a world of trouble. Now, this is a problem, but this is also might be an interesting development because Joe needs to decide at this point if he's going to be able to handle this type of a situation, because Trump's going to destroy him. If there's any tainted any taint to the fruit, no one's going to taste it. So Biden being this good old-fashioned Joe, what I mean by that is Joe being the good old-fashioned values guy who says, oh, I believe in women, I respect women, you know, actually did something to a woman and got away with it for a couple years until she decided to come and fess up about it. And people were like, what did you say sooner? It's like, how easy is it to go and tell people, hey, by the way, I just want to let you guys know I got sexually assaulted, so everybody should know my business. Huh? No, it's not going to be that easy. And this is just kind of proof that Biden is hiding something. Now, people are going to ask me, why are you all attacking Biden? Why aren't you going after Trump? Trump's too easy. Okay? I'm not a Republican, no conservative, nothing like that. But Trump's too easy. If you don't already know he's lying, if you already don't know, if you already just believe in whatever he's saying, I can't help you. I can't help you. If you're genuinely just believing whatever he's saying, whatever their staff member's saying, in his side of the office, even though there have been countless times of accusations that they did wrong, okay, I can't, I'm not going to argue with you because there's no point. If you see Trump's BS, you see it. If you don't, it's just going to be a long back and forth of me showing you countless hours of videos of how Trump did this and Trump did that. No, I'm going to use him on a different segment, which is going to be pretty interesting. I'll tell you guys about that one later. But anyways, just focusing on this. Tara Reid told her story. Good for her. So far, it's starting to seem like it's surfacing up to be 100% true. And Joe is in a world of trouble. Joe needs to decide right now if he's going to stay in this general election or if he's going to step down and let Bernie take the lead. Obviously, Bernie's not going to get a chance to take the lead because obviously they're going to probably try to throw some other Democratic Party candidate in there who's an establishment to take over Joe's position. But at this particular point in time, Joe needs to make that decision now because this is going to be a losing battle if he decides to go through and try to maneuver around this. This isn't going anywhere. Okay, it's one thing if you would have ran as a Republican because people apparently on the conservative side and Trump's corner, they're like, whatever, he did sexual stuff. He likes to do sexual things. Who cares? But on the Democrat side, everyone's about moral values, but that's not necessarily true. But that's the image Democrats are trying to display. And when they do that, it just overhypens the fact that their sculpture has a crack in it. Meaning that there is a flaw in Biden. There's no such thing as perfection. And the fact that they would try to hide this is ridiculous. Or the fact that he's trying to hide this and other staff members on his support team who are female saying, oh, it never happened. Isn't that? I would have known something. They're trying to hide this. So I'm just going to leave it at this note. There is documentation of her ex-husband showing that she had concerns during that time. There is a phone call from her mother, Tara Reid's mother, from Larry King, audio recording. Tara Reid had told another woman named Karen, who was not actually her name, but somebody else, and she actually is backing up her story, and other people have said that. So far, everything is looking like Biden's ultimate demise. I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please share, like, subscribe to the channel. Catch you. All right, peace.